Hello everyone, my name is Desiree and I am an addict. I have a shopping problem and I am what you call in certain parts of the world a shopping addict, a makeup junkie. Basically makeup and shopping is my crack cocaine. It's my heroin. It is my addiction. And the first part of recovery, the first step, if you will, is admitting you have a problem. So I'm on step one, and I've been on step one for quite some time now. And I don't know if I'll ever get to step two because I'm an addict and it's something I'm going to suffer with for the rest of my life. So welcome back, Glam Dolls, to another haul brought to you by the makeup junkie herself, Desiree. I have done a little bit of shopping lately, but what's new? Because it's what I do every week. So I've got some things from Ulta. Most of the stuff is from Ulta, and I've got a nice little bag of goodies to try out, which is why I left my face kind of blank, because I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want to use some of these products and try them on with you guys because a lot of these are brand new for me and I've never tried them. So I'm going to go ahead and try those out with you. And then one of my gals who was a wholesaler that I used to buy these big huge boxes from, which is where I got some of the prizes that I used to get for you guys, like the ColourPop palettes, some of the other stuff that I got, like the big huge bundle of like liquid lipsticks and stuff that I got. She actually has gone out of business. Well, not out of, by choice. She said it just got too hard with her job and her kids and everything to do that on the side. So she had a final sale, so I wanted to show you some of the things. I only got a few things with her final sale that I wanted to show you guys. So that's all I have for you guys right now, except I pretty much decided that next week we are going to do another giveaway. Yay! I feel like Oprah right now. We're doing just giveaway on top of giveaway on top of giveaway on top of giveaway. So we're going to do another giveaway. Congrats again to Miss Stephanie for winning our last giveaway, but we're going to do a whole new one, and the tribe has spoken. Most of you guys have said that you guys would prefer one nice palette, like a more expensive palette versus like a bundle of things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get one nice, a little bit more expensive palette, or one palette that I really, really love. It may not be extremely expensive. Well, it's not cheap, that's for sure, but it's not extremely expensive. But there's a palette I have in mind that is one of my absolute favorites that is actually, like, as of like last year, been considered more of a cult classic now. I think this palette will be a classic, and I will surprise you guys with it next week and let you guys know. So I am going to go ahead and just jump in. If you guys don't have your notifications on, though, turn them on so you can make sure that you don't miss out on the giveaway that we have coming next week. So let's go ahead and jump into my haul. So besides makeup and skincare products, my gal also, she sells purses, and she also sells clothing, but most of the clothing runs smaller, and I'm a very voluptuous girl, so these girls right here can't fit into anything she sells. So I got a couple of purses. The first one I wanted so bad because it reminded me, it's this cute little Steve Madden. It's called the Jet B Micro Satchel, and it is so cute. It's a little mini one, and it reminded me of the Michael Kors baby bag that I wanted, that I haven't gotten yet. And it's just so cute. And I ended up actually getting outbid on it, but then the girl backed out at the last minute. And so I ended up getting it. And I'm really happy. It's actually a little bit bigger than the Michael Kors baby bag. It's got a lot of room in here. It's also got this little area, little zip up thing in here for, you know, you to put all kinds of little cute things. So super nice. And I love that all her purses are authentic. She does get Michael Kors bags and stuff as well. Her sister's actually going to be taking over, so I still have a really good shot at getting lots of really great deals on good stuff. So I'm really excited. Then I also got this cute little, it's just a little BB. I love BB, by the way. It's a little BB wristlet, and it's got, you know, a cute little holder right here, and a little, it's supposed to be a little wristlet, but to me it looks like more of a makeup bag, but I don't know. It's just really cute. Really, really cute. And anyone that knows me knows I love my BB products. And then the last thing that I got from her, I think this was the last thing I got, yeah, is something I'd been wanting from her but kept getting outbid on, and I didn't want to pay the prices that the bidding was going up to. And this time I actually got it for a really great deal. All the bids start off at $5, you guys. Like, seriously, so cheap. And there wasn't a lot of people on, so I got some killer deals on this stuff. But this is, I don't know if you guys have seen it, the little shell, like, mermaid brush sets, and these are the only colors she had was the navy blue. I wanted pink or like a turquoise, but that's okay, or purple, but that's okay. And then you open it up, and here are the brushes. And the brushes, shockingly, I actually just wanted the case, but the brushes are actually really, really good quality. They're so soft, and they're by a brand called You Spicy. I don't know, but the handle is navy blue with like little glitter in it. And as you can see, these are like an ombre blue. It starts off darker and goes lighter. But they are really soft and really dense, and the handles are really, really firm and nice. Some of them, I would say they're even better than like the Morphe brand. I really like these angled brushes for doing contour, so I can always use more brushes. Every girl could use more brushes. I feel like you never have enough. Yeah, these, I mean, they're just really, really soft. So, and again, I got a great deal on it, and the case is just so darn cute. I just love it. So I was really excited to get this. But that's all I got from Miss Molly. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into my Ulta haul. Yay! So with Ulta, because I shopped so much, I had so many points, so many. And if you're one of their little members, I think I'm platinum right now. Or no, I hit diamond status there. So if you are diamond, I know we got, I think you just had to be a part of their little point system member, and you got a 20% off coupon to use in store or online. And today, today while I'm filming, the 21st was the last day to use it. So I went yesterday for me, which is Friday, but you guys are watching this Sunday, and bought a bunch of stuff because I didn't want to miss out on it. It's like the Sephora VIB sale. You don't want to miss out on sales. You're going to buy this stuff anyway, so might as well get it at a really, really good price. So I want to try some of this stuff on as we go, and we can complete my face. So one of the first things that I got, was something that my hair lady recommended to me that's very inexpensive. If you have color treated, coarse, really dry, damaged hair, these are very, very cheap, and I mean, they saved my hair with us taking me from dark brown processed hair to platinum blonde. It saved my hair. And it is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Protein Packs, Deep Conditioning Protein Packs. They are like $1.50, you guys. $1.50. And these work better than any high-end deep conditioning treatment I've ever used in my life. And I'm not just saying that. They're so cheap. You can even find these at Walmart. They're just amazing. Palmer's is one of the greatest lines. I usually find them in what they consider the more ethnic aisles. They have it's not where you normally, at least in mine, not where you normally buy, you know, all the basic shampoos and conditioners. It's usually in the ethnic aisle. So I usually will go over there, and I like Palmer's better than I do any. If I have to get drugstore, I will buy their shampoo and conditioner. It works amazing, and it just pumps hydration back to my hair. And I'm telling you, this saved my hair's life. Absolutely saved it. And I've tried other deep conditioning packs. I've tried Marc Anthony's. I've tried oh gosh, what's some of the other brands? The Shea Moisture ones. None of them work like this one. This one works the best. Palmer's is the best. I can't say enough good things about it. Next thing I picked up that I've wanted to try, which I'm not going to try it out right now, is the Morphe Highlight and Contour Sponge. I've been wanting to try it because I see all these YouTubers rave about it, but they get Morphe codes, so I don't really trust it. And I'm a fan of the Real Beauty Blender. Now, I was somebody, I never wanted to buy the Real Beauty blenders because I'm like, $20 for a makeup sponge? That is ridiculous. So I found knockoff ones that worked amazing for me, and they did work amazing until I got a Real Beauty blender. I ended up getting one, and it just works so damn good that I don't think I could ever go back now. Like, the Real Beauty blenders are where it's at for me, but so many people have raved about this, so I wanted to try it. And I will say it does feel very, very, very dense compared to the Beauty blender. Look, mine's all dirty, but like mine is so soft and squishy. And yeah, I just got done using it. That's why it's disgusting. But this one is so firm. Like, this one just, I don't know, they're not as this is not as soft, but I am going to go wet it right now and see if it expands like the Beauty blender does. So I'll be right back. You guys, this thing got so big. I wish I had the other one, or like another one to compare it to, but it expanded so much, and it is a lot softer than obviously it was dry. I'm somebody who likes to use mine both ways. Most of the time I'll wet it, but if you want higher coverage out of your Beauty blender, then use it dry. So sometimes I will use it dry. I don't think I will use this one dry, but this one is, wow, I'm like really impressed. And because it's a little bit denser, the one thing about the more dense ones is I notice they don't sop up as much product as the softer ones. So that could be a good thing with this one. I do like the cool red color, and I do like, you know, having the little cuts right here to contour with, or to get like right up under, or like for baking as well. Like, you can get a solid straight line. So I do really like this, and I think you know, I'll definitely use it on camera with you guys. I'll do a full face here this week, and you guys can see how this works. I picked up a couple primers. One I've used before and one I haven't. The first one that I have used is the Maybelline Baby Skin, and this is one of my all-time favorite drugstore primers. It works amazing, and I have a whole heap of primers. I don't know where I put them all. Where are my primers? Hold on. Here's some of the ones I use regularly. As you can see, most of the ones I use are drugstore. Like, these three are drugstore, and they're the ones I use regularly. I have more primers over there. Like, I have Estee Lauder. I do like that one, but these are the ones I use the most. I love the Urban Decay Optical Illusion and the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt I really love. But these are ones that I've been using the most. And so I really do, drugstore makes some great ones, you guys. They really do. But honestly, this is my favorite one, and it's probably the cheapest. And this is an instant pore eraser. And what I like about this is even though it does keep you matte and it does, you know, hit all your pores and leave it smooth, as most of the time, these mattifying, pore erasing primers will leave you really dry, or they'll dry you out a little bit more. And I have dry skin, so I can't afford any more dryness to my skin. And this one doesn't do that. It's a great silicone gel. It reminds me a lot of the, oh goodness, what's it called? The Smashbox primer. So it's just a little silicone gel, and it goes on nice and thick, but it smooths out so well, and it just leaves my face feeling like velvet. And I mean, you can't see anything because it's clear, but it looks so smooth. I wanted to see if you can see compared. No, you can't really tell on camera, but it really does. It works, I promise. It's amazing. So again, it's one of my favorites. If you haven't tried it, pick it up. You will most likely like it, but if you don't, it's not like you wasted very much money because they're like $5. The next one I got is the Milani Prime Perfection, and I bought this one because it is a hydrating primer. It says it primes skin to create a smooth canvas. It hydrates and creates a natural finish, reduces redness, and minimizes the look of pores, and it's lightweight and non-greasy. And all of that is right up my alley. And I've tried some of the other Milani primers, and I didn't really care for them. This one I actually picked up at Walgreens yesterday. I didn't get this one at Ulta, but let me see. I just figured I'd throw it in with the whole thing. So this one comes out kind of like a lotion. It smells just like all of the other Milani primers. Ooh, and it smooths out. It's kind of thick, but it feels like a moisturizer, but it's kind of thick enough to where I see that it could fill in your pores and fine lines. And I really like the feel of this. And it's definitely, I can see that it's hydrating, as you can see the little bit of a sheen to it. Wow, I think this might be the best one Milani has ever made. I like this one. So yeah, this one will definitely be getting used. I wish I would have used that beforehand so I could let you guys know how it works. The thing I got when I was also at Walgreens, I pretty much just bought these couple things. I got the Milani Natural Light Conceal and Perfect Powder. I love Milani powders, and here's why. They're so underrated, you guys. They just redid the packaging on this. They come with a little white, you know, little spongy. I don't really use these, but I keep them in there for just in case moments. Now, they're just like a basic, you know, compact, but what I like about these is they do give you a little bit more coverage, and they don't look cakey. They're very lightweight, and they're just so smoothing. So I did use it today, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can. I feel like my face looks so much more smooth than it normally does when I use my regular powders. And I also want to say I had a little blemish, actually a couple blemishes over here, and it just helped give me a little bit more coverage to cover those nasty red cystic acne little pimples up. So if you have never tried the Milani powders, I really recommend it, especially if you have textured skin like I do. They will definitely give you the coverage without making you cakey and super dry. It just gives you this nice, almost airbrushed look to your face. So I really like this. By the way, again, my color is Natural Light in 03. So if you're close to my skin tone, that's probably your color. Okay, so next, back to the stuff I got at Ulta. I picked up the number 7 Golden Sand Bronzer, and I've been wanting to try it for a while. I am a huge bronzer fan. I, again, should have been like born in Jersey because I am all about the fake tans. I'm all about big hair and all that good stuff, and the cake face. But this one I really liked. This is probably one of the best freaking drugstore bronzers ever because it is so fair. It reminds me, at least by the looks of it, reminds me a lot of the Hoola Light bronzer. And it's so rare to find a bronzer that is not really orange or too red from the drugstore. So this one I will try out with you guys just to see how it looks and see if it shows up. I actually bought this more to contour my nose because I don't require a lot of contouring on my nose, so I do like something very light. Now let's see here. Let's get this baby going. Let's see what this comes up as. Now I don't know if you guys can see it. It is very light, but it is just a nice little wash of color, and it looks like it's blending really nice. This is actually like the perfect color for like a really light wash of color. This would be really great for really fair people. So if you are really light skinned, really pale, this would be the perfect bronzer for you. Okay, so since that bronzer was not quite as dark as I wanted, I did go over it a little bit with a little Hoola bronzer, and then because I didn't buy a highlighter or blush on this trip, I just added on the apricot blush from Wet n Wild and the Amrezy ABH collab highlighters. So let's go ahead and get into the next thing I purchased. So these have been out a while, these Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks, but I never wanted to try them because there was such mixed reviews on them. So some people were saying they were super duper drying. Some people were saying they were amazing. So I figured while I was there and there was like buy two on, I don't know, there was some little sale on them, I think. Oh no, that's not what happened. I was looking for a lipstick and couldn't find anything else that I wanted. So they had these nudie patootie like ones, and so I picked up the color Driver, and it's a really pretty color, so I figured this is as good a time as any to try it out. So it comes with, like, I love these applicators, you guys. Love them. The ones that have the little holes cut out in the middle, because they pick up so much more product, and they help stir it around a little bit. So with liquid lipsticks, you definitely want to stir them or shake them up because just the products seem to all settle, you know, a little funky. So this mixes everything up and you get a really good, a really good, nice blend, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so far, the color is very, very pigmented. Beautiful color. This is like a perfect everyday color for me. Yeah, this is a very beautiful color, and it went on great. I didn't have to like apply layer after layer, so that's really wonderful because the thinner layer that you have on of a liquid lipstick, the more comfortable it's going to be. So we'll give this a couple minutes and see how this dries down. But until then, we're going to go on and see what else I got. Alright, so while we're waiting for that to dry, let's go on. The next thing I picked up, as you know, Ulta sells Morphe. So even though my Ulta store is literally right next door to a Morphe store, I still end up buying a lot of my Morphe products at Ulta just because I get points and can use my points to get discounts, and I get to use Ulta discounts at Morphe, so I actually save more money on my Morphe stuff at Ulta. But I got the I Slay. It's a 6-piece brush collection that comes in this cute little case. I really like Morphe brushes nowadays. When they first came out, I didn't really care for them. But just like their eyeshadows, they've stepped their game up and over the years have created better quality brushes. And this is no exception. First of all, this bag is super cute. It will come in handy when carrying and taking my brushes on the go. But it comes with these 6 brushes right here, and I really like the rose goldy color to them. It's absolutely beautiful. And all of these brushes are really great quality. It comes with this nice little fluffy, almost packer, but really dense, so you can pack, but you can also kind of blend with it. It's really nice. None of these have names or numbers on them, so I can't tell you. They probably don't sell these separately, just in this little case. Then we have this nice fluffy white blendy brush. Then we have another blendy brush right here. It's kind of duo fibery, but it's not as rounded out as the other one. And then we have a pencil brush that comes in it, and a little eyeliner brush. But I noticed my eyeliner brush, I'm going to have to cut some of the hairs off of it because look at that. Bam. It came deformed. Super bummer. But that's okay. I'll just cut it off. But I do like these little angled eyeliner brushes. I feel like they're so much easier to get, you know, into things. And then we have this flat little chisel shader brush. This is really great for, I like using it to smoke out my under eye, or, you know, my top eye, but it's also great if you're creating a cut crease too. So it works great for that as well. And so if you are just starting out and you want a really great deal on brushes and you need kind of like a starter pack, this is a really great starter pack. I just got it because I can always use more of these brushes, and again, you can never have enough brushes, never. So while we were waiting for it to dry down, it kind of has dried down. The lipstick, by the way, it kind of has dried down, but it kind of hasn't. I don't know if this is as much as it's going to go down. It's been a few minutes, but it's very sticky. I mean, I don't mind because it's a little more comfortable than being super matte dried down, but it's just kind of weird. My lips are just sticking together, and I see that maybe it could cause it to flake off, you know, later in the day and look a little crusty. So just be aware of that. They're very sticky, but overall, so far, I like it. I mean, we'll see how it wears throughout the day, and if you have these, let me know if this is how they dry down. Like, if they just stay sticky or if they dry down eventually, because this is weird. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Definitely not going to be transfer proof. Well, I also got something else from Morphe. I got the 25A Copper Spice palette. Because these are only a couple dollars cheaper than the bigger palettes, I always said I'd never buy these ones, but this one, when I was swatching it on the stand, was just so freaking gorgeous. And this is one of their ones that have been reformulated. It's not one of their older ones that are really dry and caca. These are one of their newer ones. So it comes with names, and I'll swatch a few of these for you. I love that this is like an everyday palette. Like, I can take this on the go with me. Let me move this. I can take this on the go with me and just create everyday neutral looks, and it's just so pretty, especially like these gold colors right here and the bronzy colors. Oh, I live for them. And then there's a color up here too that's really, really pretty. That color is called Nickel. So let me swatch Nickel for you. I don't know. I found it so pretty. I don't know. It's very different. It's kind of like a tan camely shimmery color, and I haven't seen a color quite like it. And then I'm going to go ahead, I want to swatch a couple. I'm not going to do it all. I'm going to go ahead and swatch, let's go with Ember. I'll swatch Ember for you. And I do want to swatch, I haven't swatched any of the mattes, so I want to see how the mattes turn out too. But ooh, that feels really creamy. So that's Ember. And if you have any of the 350 palettes, you have a color kind of like this, whether you have 350 or 3502. But that's a really, really pretty color. And then I want to swatch this gold next to it just because it's so damn pretty. And it's called Sunbeam. Ooh, that feels really creamy. Oh, it actually almost like feels wet, you know. Oh, that is so beautiful. God, Morphe has gotten so great with how they've stepped their game up on these eyeshadows. They've just done a really, really great job. I do want to swatch one of the matte colors just to see how it comes out. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. Okay. Okay, not bad at all. So the mattes are actually pretty good too. They've done such a great job. That's another one of the mattes. They've done a really great job with their reformulating. Granted, I will say that this palette would probably be more appropriate for the fall time, but I like a lot of golds in the summer, so I will still get a ton of use out of this during the summer time. So that is the 25A palette, Copper Spice. Next one I got on a whim because I never checked for this brand ever. This is the Pure Visionary 12-piece palette. They actually had another palette in this line that was like more of a full face palette. Came with a highlighter, a bronzer, and different colors, and I wanted that one, but they were sold out of it. So bummed. So I ended up getting this one because when I was swatching it, I was shook, okay? I never hear anyone talking about this palette at all. I don't hear people talk about Pure very much anyway, but this palette in particular, I feel like, I mean, I was missing out on it. People are missing out on it. I just had to swatch it. And the colors are so stunning, first of all. And second of all, the pigment, you guys. It's unreal, okay? I've never, ever had a palette, high-end, low-end, not even Natasha Denona, not ABH, nobody, not Chanel, nobody has created an eyeshadow that is this creamy, this just, I'm shook, you guys. So I'm going to swatch some of these colors, prepared to be shook to the core. You have to feel them yourself. I about died. They were so amazing. So I'm going to swatch. I definitely want to swatch like the first couple colors here, and I'll swatch that. And let me see, I'll swatch one from the bottom row too. I'll go ahead and swatch that pretty pinky color because I don't ever go for pinks too much. But the first one I'm going to swatch is Leader. The pigment, you guys, they're so creamy. I die. I freaking die with how freaking gorgeous these are. It is amazing. I mean, I barely even touched that palette. Look at that. They're like, the reflection, the pigment, the metallicness is just like, I've never seen anything like this, ever. It's crazy. The next color I'm swatching is Dreamer, and this is the color that just had me shook because I am obsessed with like champagne-y, shimmery colors, like to the core. This actually reminds me a lot of one of the ones that's in the Star palette of Natasha Denona. You guys, I can't with these. Like the metallicness, and this is them dry. Imagine like with a primer, imagine them just like, or with a wet brush. I would die, you guys. Oh wait, there's one more color I want to try on this row. It's Innovator, and it's another like champagne-y color. Oh, it's got a little more yellow underneath it. This one's more true champagne, I think. Oh my God, these are so pretty, you guys. And like I said, it's just so shimmery. And then I'm going to try some of the colors. I'll try Icon. It's this really pretty rose pink. And what I like about this palette, you guys, is it has the little divots right here. If you want to take it out and if you want to take it out and put it in your own like little Z palette, you can. Or if you want to, yeah, make your own palettes, you can. Let me look at that, you guys. That is so pretty. I'm just dying over here. And then I'm going to try Pioneer, which is this really pretty, pretty pinky, peachy color. And I just blended it out a little bit. This one's a little bit lighter, but it's so gorgeous. And you know what? I want to try one of the matte ones because I keep trying all the shimmers. Or is this all shimmery? Oh, wait, no. Role Model. Here's Role Model. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Even the mattes are, whoa, creamy. Just super creamy. I am just shook, you guys. This palette just really had me so shook. I'm going to try this dark purple too, just because it's so, oh, that dark purple is everything. As you can tell, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. So I'm just kind of blending it out. It does look like it could have a little bit of fallout in some of these colors. But when you get really, really pigmented shadows like this, it's bound to happen. I mean, my swatches went a little crazy, but if you haven't tried this palette or anything by Pure, try it because I am like shook. And you know what's crazy is we got in our BoxyCharm last month, we got a Pure palette, and I still have yet to use it, but it's gonna make me want to now. I haven't really tried their shadows, and we got this palette by Pure last month, so I'm gonna go back and give it a chance because their freaking shadows are the bomb, and I feel like I've been sleeping on them. Look at that, you guys. That blue, oh, it's so pretty. I can't believe I have been sleeping on Pure like this. Like, I know they had their little, like, Trolls palette that everybody loved. Oh, my God. Like, what have I been doing with my life, you guys? Like, where has Pure been all my life? This is crazy. After I get done showing you guys everything, I will definitely come back with a look that I've created from that palette. Like I said, I wanted to kind of do a try on and let you guys know how it wears on the eyes, because obviously swatches can be so different from how they wear on the eyes. So I definitely want to try it out and let you guys know. And by the way, this lipstick is still very sticky. So one of the next items I got, I only got a few more items left, but one of the next items, I literally specifically went for this exact pencil, for this exact color. This was like my whole purpose of going into Ulta. I can take this out now, by the way. It was my whole purpose of going into Ulta, really, was for this one NYX bronzed colored eye pencil. And I forget who I was watching, but they were doing a look. I was watching a tutorial and they pulled out this bronzed eye pencil, and it was so stunning on the eyes that I knew I had to have it. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but okay, see, it's looking just like a brown eyeliner on here, but it's got this really gorgeous like reflect to it that I don't know if you can really see, but when it's on the eyes, oh, it just looks so beautiful. And I'm going to go back and get more because, first of all, it says this is waterproof, okay? And most of the time when people say liners are waterproof, they're a little bit resistant, but not much, okay? Now, last night I had swatched it and had went to wash my hand with soap, and the mother sucker was not coming off. Like, I still have little remnants of it. I don't know if you can barely see it, but I've used makeup wipes over it, everything, and this thing was not coming off. Like, it's crazy, like absolutely crazy. So once it dries and sets on your skin, this thing ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to go back and pick up a bunch more colors because this thing was awesome. And I only paid like $2 for it with all of my discounts and everything that I had. It was crazy. Okay, so the next thing I got was the Quick Fix Prep and Priming Spray by Urban Decay. I bought the travel size bottle because I'm almost out of my my big bottle of it, but I realized that while I was in line already and the line was long and there was only one person ringing up for whatever reason, this huge old line, that I needed it, and luckily by the stand they have at least the travel size, so this will get me through for a little bit. And most of you guys know who watch me, I use this as my setting spray instead of my priming spray like it's suggested. And the reason I do that is because I have such dry skin, and I found that this one works amazing for setting the powder down, and it melts it right into my skin. And I do use it before as well, so it's kind of a dual thing. I use it to prep and I also use it to set. And this has coconut water, Septitonic M3, and niacinamide, whatever that is. But I love the smell of it, and I think it's so amazing. And I did try the Rebound one, their newer one. It's also a prep spray, and I grabbed this one thinking, oh, you know what, I'm going to try this. Maybe it's like the same as this, but a little bit better. But no, this one really is just a priming spray. It leaves a little stickiness to your face, so that way the makeup kind of adheres to it. This one doesn't leave that stickiness. So this one's collagen infused and firming, smoothing, and radiance boosting. So this one I will leave as just my prep spray, my priming spray, and this one I'll use to set. Plus, I love the smell of this one because it has the coconut water. Smells so yummy, you guys. Last couple items I got, I just picked up more lashes, and I picked up the Studio Effects Wispies because these are just great everyday ones. And then I picked up another pack of Wispies, and apparently says this is a 6-pack. Oh, it is a 6-pack. I was like, I only saw 2 packs in here. Like, it comes with, I can't get it out, so I'm not going to try. It comes with a 6-pack of the Demi Wispies, and these are great everyday shadows. They just have them all kind of just stacked and wedged in here. These little trays. I literally thought that it was a misprint when it said a 6-pack. Like, I was like, why are they charging so much for 2 sets of Wispies? Because it was like 15 bucks. But now that I see that there really is 6-packs in here, that is a great steal, because normally you pay about $5 per, and so basically you're getting almost 3 packs of them for free. So I just got this little 6-pack and then this Studio Effects one because this one has a little bit more oomph to it, and they didn't have any of my double up, you know, lashes, the ones that are 2 stacked. So yeah, I just got this. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go create a pretty little look with the eyeshadows and give you my final review on the eyeshadow palette. So I just wanted to check in halfway through my eye look, and I'm using, I just want to kind of show you guys what I'm using. So the Morphe had better transition shades, so I used the Morphe for my transition shades. And oh my god, they're so pigmented and creamy, and they blend out really well, more so than I expect from Morphe. Every time I dip into a Morphe palette, I kind of don't know what to expect because I have their older palettes and they suck. And I have to work very hard to pack them on and get them to blend out. So I wasn't sure what to expect, but this palette is really creamy and blendable and pigmented and amazing. And then I've gone in with this in the crease, and then I've gone in with this on the eyelid. And then I'm going to go in, oh, and then I went in with this one in the inner corner. And then I'm going to take some of this dark purpley burgundy color right here, and I'm going to take that on the outer parts as well and underneath. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know these colors are amazing. They're blending out fabulously. So once I get the whole eye look done, I will check in with you guys and show you guys the completed look. But so far, I am thoroughly impressed, especially with this Pure palette and even that Morphe palette, you guys. I totally recommend it. I think that one is so universal because I feel like everybody can get a neutral look out of that. That's like a perfect everyday palette, and the colors are beautiful. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I will get right back with you guys. So here is the final look with using both the Morphe and Pure palette. I really dig how it came out, you guys. Like, it's so, I mean, everything just blended, like I said, so amazing. And it just... so great. So both those palettes definitely are Desi Glam Life approved. I'm just shook, and I'll definitely, Pure has now put themselves on my radar. So Pure eyeshadows, you are the bomb.com. And like I said, this is using them dry. Imagine using them with a wet brush. Like, look at that highlight on that inner corner. Like, whoo, child. So gorgeous. So I will have more looks for you guys coming up this week using those palettes. And I have the giveaway coming up this week. So stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And let's get ready for this work week coming up. All right, guys. Love you guys. See y'all later.